Hey, so I'm on the way to the shop. I will be there in just a couple of minutes, but this download hit, and my face was wide open. I just took it. But yeah, I want to share this. Right now, like literally right now, there are countless people. Please don't pull out in front of me, thank you. There are countless people who are struggling in a relationship that their entanglements is what's happening. Like, you're in a relationship with someone you absolutely care about, but it is quite difficult right now. And it's difficult for a variety of reasons. Let's just call them entanglements. Tackle them one at a time. In your spirit first, then with your partner. You need to understand your part in it before you go dabbling around in theirs. But the idea is to not pop off energetically. Don't pop off energetically. What you want to do is just, like everything else we talk about, this is still surrender and flow. So what you're going to do, what you're going to do is meet this at the vibration that you've set. And I want to talk about baseline. So I'm gonna pop off the channel real quick and break something down. Okay. You have choices. Every single thing you do is a choice. We've talked about this previously. Everything you see, everything you touch, everything you smell, everything you hear, everything you taste, everything you perceive, when you find that it's a this or that, either or, you're at a decision point. And the idea is to have, that's why I say in the very beginning, anyone that I do a sublime alignment session with, the very first thing I do is go, okay, somewhere in that first 15 minutes, look all the way down the road. I don't know how old you are. Look all the way down the road. What do you see? Who is he? Who is she? Tell me about them. And when you can be very solid on that vision for your life, this is optimally where I want to be. Don't you dare negative manifest. Oh, I see. No. Your highest and best is the question. Now flat. No, that's way forward in the Akash. Now bring it all the way back to the present moment. Don't worry about the past. The past brought you here. Present moment. And that decision. What's the highest and best decision of everything you have available that leads you down that path? That's it. So now let's spin it a little bit in the dimension, right? Spin it a little bit, and let's talk about your interpersonal relationships. Now, a few days ago, I said, take account of everyone in your life and rank them basically, see who are those top ones. Are they there for healthy reasons? Are they feeding your journey? Are they giving you tests that, now that you think about it, yeah, they're necessary for development. Those, you leave those alone. But if this is just a debit, suck, nothing good, always, now that you think about it, things deplete after an encounter with this person. You need to go. Now, those who are left, if you've done that exercise, and if not, please do. Those that are left, sitting right now in this moment and looking all the way down there, take an account. What was the interaction? Your last interaction with these people. How did it make you feel? This is called second filter. Step 2, the fine filter. Do that. You may have more trimming to do. And if you don't have more trimming to do, conversations are to be had. Yeah, because this minimum baseline vibration, this is where you're saying, I am not allowing myself to vibrate any lower than this. And if you're not sure where to put that baseline, make it heart, mid-heart chakra. High heart chakra, you've got overflow. You're just going. You can feed the community. Your cup is overflowing. But mid-heart chakra, let's say, That is literally, if you really think about how you have the dual flow from crown to root and root to crown, when you break that down and you move yourself to center, you're at heart. Make that your baseline, which means at minimum, I'm living from my heart center. At minimum, love is my currency. And I know alchemy, so I can turn that currency any way I want, but I'm fueled by love. Why is that safe? Well, Christ consciousness. That's the love, the pool of love, the cosmic pool of love sits where, right? No matter what your faith, where does it sit, right? You're pulling from that. Is it going to end? Never. That's why an overflowing loving cup is so effective. There's never a break in that energy. So long as you have your chakras maintained and your spiritual compass, you're aware of it, so you know when you're off how to fill and get yourself right. Yeah, it's a very trusty, very permanent power source for living your life. You live it with love. It just makes sense. Seriously. It doesn't destroy you or others. And it brings the temperature down, the fervor of the planet. It brings it down. The more people and the more humans switch their currency from ego to love, ultimately we shift that current. I can now see, as an Aquarian, the path to unity for the Earthlings. So yeah, I really hope that serves. That is my rambling on a couple of topics. If you do struggle in these areas and need to talk it out to get firmly back on journey, I deeply encourage you to book a session. I really do. You can do it on the website. So use this to make it a great day. Set your minimum bar where you will not let any relationship of any kind with a organic being take you below that. Don't let it happen. Anything that's not human shouldn't even have the potential to do it, right? And you're sitting firmly in your sovereignty, and you can trust that. You can build on that. And I'm here if you need me. Get in touch with me the way you know how to get in touch with me. DM at minimum, and make it a beautiful one.